One of gardening's greatest pleasures is unearthing the rewards of your hard work, like these sweet potatoes, cabbage, silver beet, and lettuce. Of course, when veggies come out of the ground at home, they need a good wash, not just to clean them up, but also to remove any soil-borne pathogens from getting into your food. But I've got a bit of a dilemma. Every time I harvest veggies and take them inside and wash them off, I get annoyed at myself for bringing that soil into the sink and potentially clogging up the drain. Or if I wash them outside, so over the lawn, it always feels a bit clumsy, a bit awkward. So I've come up with another idea to deal with that, but also tackle another problem in my garden. When making compost, it's important that dry material, like this, gets regularly wetted down so it breaks down. If not, it just sits there. But I never feel very comfortable about using fresh water on it. So I'm going to set up an outdoor sink to wash my vegetables and have the rinse water go over the pile to keep it nice and moist. I've got myself a framed piece of weld mesh from the hardware store, which is just the right size to fit the compost bay, and an old sink from the salvage yard. Right, so I'm just locating the sink within the weld mesh, and then I'm going to mark out where I need to cut, and once that's cut, this sink can nest into that mesh in a way it's kind of framing it and holding it in place. A pair of side cutters makes the job really easy. They should just slip in there, just like I bought one. Right, that fits in there nicely, but to hold it in place above the pile, I'll need to install some brackets. Rather than draining the sink water from just one point, which would result in a fairly limited wetted area inside the compost pile, I want to distribute it. So I'm screwing on this elbow with the director, and this will connect up to 50mm slotted ag pipe, which has these little slots into it. So when it drains, it'll spread the water around the pile. Now, importantly, it's got this cap on the end, which pops off. So from time to time, if it gets clogged up with a bit of soil or veggie gunk, I can just flush it out to clear it. There we go. And that goes on just like that. And it's ready to go. With the sink ready, I can place it into the compost bay, making sure that the pipe is coiled beneath it to distribute the water evenly. I've cut a piece of garden hose so it's just the right length to reach from the nearby tap. Well, there we go. It's all ready to use. This was so easy to make and also low cost, only around $100 worth of materials. It's going to be easy to manage also. If I need to get to the compost, I can just lift the sink unit out of the way and then put it back again. But also, washing my veggies is going to be so handy. And at the same time, I'll be wetting down my compost. I reckon my upcycled veggie wash-down compost bay wetting facility is a thing of beauty. I'm onto something here.